Today in the grain market, the soybeans did slide yet again. I think the coronavirus is still affecting all the markets really across the board. I think futures now are lower for the soybeans 10 days in a row and 12 out of 13. I think most traders have really moved to the sidelines right now because of the uncertainty, and until the coronavirus is out of the headlines, it seems like that we're going to see these markets bounce around quite a bit. Even though there was actually some decent news for soybeans that we did get a pretty good sale, it really made the market rally just slightly and then kind of gave it all right back. Corn was lower as well. It kind of broke out of the current channel it's in to the downside. There was some concerns that as China was coming out of its new year that there was going to be a big washout. Now it didn't completely happen, but the market is lower, and it looks like that the U.S. dollar index is back up again. So that's also putting a little bit of a lid on these markets starting to move. I think that the experts are still trying to assess exactly what the coronavirus is going to do to these to the markets and how it's going to be affected here. And so with that still in the thinking stage, it's difficult to gauge which way these markets are going to go. But right now they're kind of saddled with these issues and kind of pressing it lower. Wheat was also fell. The correction is pretty much in full swing right now. The objective really is the 530 number. It's very possible we can actually even go through that. The markets are just looking now to the WASDE report that's coming up, but based on what we see, not much really is expected. That may firm up later on down the road. Still, the traders are kind of cautious about the volatility in the market, and we expect wild swings to be happening, and we'll see that right now. As the market started to come down on the wheat, it's building a little bit of momentum, but certainly not as much heat is on the wheat as much as it is on the corn and the soybeans, yet all three exchanges in Kansas City and Minneapolis are all a little bit lower today as well.